Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you tonight. The danger of a flood does not end when the rains cease. The storm and flood cleanup activities can be hazardous, and it's important that everyone who's involved in those, whether it's cleaning up your own home or helping your neighbors, understand what is involved and what the potential dangers are so that they can take the proper safety precautions. First and foremost, practice good hygiene. Floodwaters can contain potentially dangerous materials, such as fecal material from wildlife, livestock, or possibly damaged septic systems. It can include agricultural materials or chemicals from other areas. So it's really important that, first of all, you wear the proper attire, long sleeves, long pants, work shoes or boots, rubber gloves if you're going to be picking things up. But even with all that, make sure you wash your hands frequently and thoroughly. That's washing them for 20 seconds, the amount of time it takes to sing the happy birthday song twice, with warm water and soap. Don't let your children or your pets play in water, standing water or water that's run off, or in the mud and debris that's left behind. Don't let children play with toys that haven't been disinfected that may have been outside, and wash their hands frequently. As you know, children are not very good at doing that themselves. Wading or being in contaminated floodwaters with open wounds can be very dangerous. It can result in serious wound infections. If you have to go in the water with an open wound, please cover it with a waterproof bandage if you can, and then wash it with soap and preferably warm water as soon as you can. If you notice any redness, swelling, or drainage, seek immediate medical attention. Individuals involved in cleanup should be up to date on their tetanus vaccinations, and I suspect most people in this room are not. Adults need a tetanus vaccination booster every 10 years, and if you can't remember the last time you had it, you probably did need to have it. We will be offering a tetanus vaccination clinic tomorrow from 8 to 10 at the volunteer reception center. We're bringing all the vaccine we have, and we'll continue giving the vaccine until it's gone. I won't kid you. You won't be immediately immunized on getting your vaccination, but it will start to build at that point, and it's really important that you get that. We will also be scheduling another tetanus vaccination clinic sometime next week when we're sure we have enough vaccine to do so. To make it convenient for everyone, we will be providing the vaccine at no cost. Be careful. First aid is really important as you're involved in this cleanup. Even small scratches, scrapes, cuts, abrasions, any of that can turn into a very serious wound. So again, wash with soap and warm water as soon as you can. Wash the clothing that you're wearing during the cleanup. Wash it in hot water with laundry detergent. And if you have, and I know many of you have septic systems, if you're not sure that whether your septic system is damaged, use the laundromat instead. You don't want to create more of a problem for your septic system. If you have a well or cistern, and I don't think there are many, if it's flooded, shut it off and don't use it. If your water provider issues a contaminated water alert, that's a boil water order. Do not drink the water, don't cook with the water, don't make ice with the water, don't wash anything with the water, and don't brush your teeth with the water. Use bottled water or get the water from someplace else. Animal care is something that we often forget about. Again, don't let your pets play in the mud or the debris that's left behind or in the water. If your pets have been exposed to the mud, the water, wash them thoroughly, warm water and soap again. They'll love you for it. If your pet has a wound, make sure that gets cleaned thoroughly with soap and warm water. And if you see redness, swelling, or drainage, contact the veterinarian. Or if your pet begins to vomit or have diarrhea, contact your veterinarian as soon as you can. If necessary, if you have a pet and you can't keep them out of the debris or mud in your area, in your home, around your home, you can take your pet to the second chance animal shelter, where we have an emergency pet shelter in place. And if the water is in your home, if it's gotten in your home, you need to be careful about the food that may have been exposed to the water. Throw away any food that has come into contact with the flood waters. Throw away any perishable items that have been above 40 degrees Fahrenheit for more than 4 hours if you've lost your power. Throw away any canned foods that are bulging, opened, or damaged. Food containers with screw-on caps, snap lids, crimped caps like soda bottles, twist caps, flip tops, etc., and all home canned foods should be disposed of if they've come into contact with the flood waters at all. We do have an information table downstairs when you leave the meeting. On that table, we have a green sheet here that includes all of the information about how to disinfect food surfaces, the hard surfaces in your home, and how to clean off the mold that may be growing on the walls after the flood water. And then we'd like to issue a special thanks to the Home Depot and FMC for donating the gloves and masks at the tables downstairs. Thank you.